Hello, I'm Siobhan, and I could start off by talking about my education, or I could tell you about my success in a male dominated field like construction and community development, but I don't want to tell you about that. I want to tell you about my greatest accomplishment, and that is my blended family bliss. That would be me, a once single mother of one, married a great man, father of four kids by four different women. Yes, that's four different women. All seven of us made it work. That would be me and my husband and our five wonderful, crazy, fun, loving kids. Not to be confused with the four mothers of my stepkids. That's a story for a whole nother day. The reason why my remix family is a success is because we're a family. We have our disagreements, we crack jokes on each other, we keep each other's secrets, but most of all, we accept and love each other despite our flaws. Not all my kids lived in the home with us, and I'm not going to get in all of that today. I only have 5 minutes. I can't tell it all. But I will tell you that we've all managed to build meaningful relationships. That was done beyond all the chaos, the craziness, and all the hurt feelings. There has been many times where I felt like, I don't know if I can do this. I feel like an outsider. I feel overlooked. I feel unaccepted. I'll never forget the time that I helped my stepdaughter with her class project. We had such a good time. We had a blast. And when it was all done, she had this look in her eyes of such accomplishment. And then in the next minute, it was gone and it was replaced with disappointment. And I stopped and I asked, I'm like, what do you feel is missing? And she said, nothing. I wish my mom and dad was together. And I'm thinking, where did this come from? And after that, I just went numb. Here it was, I dropped everything I was doing to help her get this project done that was due the next day, I mind you. And in that moment, I felt used. I felt disappointed. I didn't want to take the place of her mother, but I thought we had really shared a moment there. I felt rejected. But then I remembered how when I was her age, I felt the same thing. I wanted my mother and my father to still be together. So in that moment, I joined in with her and started a conversation. What would it be like if her mother and her father were still together? Wouldn't you know, by the end of that conversation, she had figured it out all on her own, that they got along a lot better apart than they did together. Plus, now she gets two things. Two of everything. She gets two homes, she gets two toothbrushes, she gets double the Christmas presents. In her mind, she had it made that day. And we have bonded. I was no longer that woman standing in the way of her parents getting back together. I became an ally that day, someone that she could trust and talk with when things weren't going her way or when she felt lost. Even now that she's a young adult, our relationship is still intact. We can talk openly about things, and I'm not that evil stepmother. And every now and again, when she wants that favorite cooked meal, I become mama too. So that's how I found my blended family bliss.